All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call powered by FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm here with Paul Zeise, and we're taking your phone calls tonight, 412-575-2600 on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. Let's get right out to the phone lines. We got Paul out in Aspinwall. How you doing, Paul?
Good. Thank you for taking my call.
Yep.
That trade for Marte, they went from a B-minus team, professional, to a triple-A team. And people that are going to go watch them this year, they're watching a minor league team play a professional baseball team. I mean, that's how bad this team really is.
And, you know, Paul, before I let you go, would you be in favor? Okay, he hung up. But I just want to ask Pirate fans out there, would they rather them come out and say it's a rebuild? Because I think as a Pirates fan, I'd rather hear that knowing that we're 2 years away or we're 3 years away. Or there's a period.
I think the big thing is just stop playing all these word games that they're playing. We know what you're doing, and it's okay. And I think the thing about it is one of the last regime got themselves in trouble because they never would just say what, you know what I mean? They always had to come up with all these other long-winded stories about things, and it's like, listen, this is not helpful to your cause because people just get frustrated with you. So, but to me, there's no reason in the world why they should sign anybody else and spend any money on this team at all.
Yeah, then if you do that, you need to come out and say we're rebuilding, we're saving money for next year, because I think that would help your cause. That might help get people to the ballpark. That might help people understand why you're not spending money.
There's one exception. If you're going to sign Josh Bell to a long-term deal, I'm okay with that. But other than that, there's no reason to go get Billy Hamilton or Kevin Pillar or one of these guys that you keep talking about. There's no reason for that.
All right, let's go out to Mike in Ross Township. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Richie, Paul, how you doing tonight?
Hey, thanks for calling, Mike.
Hey, I'm one of these fans. I was upset at first about them trading Marte just for the money, but then I figured I'm 65 years old, and people around my age remember, like when I was a kid, I went to Ford Field, sat at the right above the bullpen in right field and watched Clemente, one of the most graceful ball players I've ever watched. And then, you know, we got to watch Mario Lemieux, we got Crosby, we got Malkin, we got 4 Stanley Cups. And then when I was a kid, I grew up on the north side, and Dan Rooney was the football coach. So we went to all the football games. So I've been watching the Steelers for over 50 years, too. I mean, you know, and they got 6 Super Bowls. So when you think about it, we're the city of champions, and I guess 1 or 2 years with the Pirates, you know, waiting isn't all that bad. All right, thanks for listening.
I mean,
1 or 2 years.
We've seen some good teams over here. I mean, I've been lucky enough to cover a few Super Bowls. I've been lucky enough to cover a couple wild card games and an all-star game and obviously 3 Stanley Cups since I've been here. You know, the one thing that I do really want to cover one day, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it, is a Pirates World Series. I don't see them ever getting to that point. Maybe getting to the postseason.
Well,
but
again, you know, the year they had the 98-win team.
Yeah.
They probably were one pitcher, realistically one pitcher away, you know, and that goes back to spending some money or whatever. I mean, you go out and get one more pitcher, maybe you win 2 or 3 more games, and the next thing you know, you finish first, and you're not in the wild card, you know, and things are different. So, you know, they were somewhat close at that point, but again, they're going to have to at some point spend money. I mean, you know.
And I'd be all for them saving money this year if we knew they were going to spend it next year, if they were going to go out and get a couple guys and guys are on the way.
That is going to be the key is, you know, when they are ready to win.
Yeah.
When they're ready to go take that next step to win, you know, I don't care if they have a $47 or $48 million payroll this year, but when they're ready to win, they better they better have a $110 to $120 million payroll, or they're not trying.
I think a good move, and you said it last week, and I agree with you 100%. Go out and make an attempt to sign Josh Bell long term. See what it would take. $100 million for 5 years. I mean,
if you can do that, that's great. I don't have a problem with that. But my point is, if you're not going to do that, then trade him.
All right, let's go out to Dave in Cranberry. How you doing, Dave?
Pretty good. Fellas, I just have one question. If they're in a building or a rebuilding mode, are they going to give me a rebuilding building discount price to go to the game?
Maybe you should call the Pirates front office and ask them that. Maybe they will.
You have more swear on this than I do, pal.
You know, I don't I don't think they're giving anyone a discount. In fact, I know a bunch of, I have a few friends that gave up their season tickets because they raised prices this year, and I know that for a fact.
They raised,
and I don't know.
Yeah, they raised some of the prices, like
some of the season ticket holders.
Right.
Where their prices were raised, and which I think is totally unfair. I mean, if you're putting this product on the field, you know, say you're going to, say you had bad experiences at a restaurant, and you go there all the time, and you're going to go back to the restaurant, and they're going to charge you more money for the bad experiences. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
Why would you go back?
Why would you go back? And I can tell you, one of my good friends, he gave up 4 tickets. He was spending a lot of money, parking passes and everything, and he was a season ticket holder for like 25 years. And he's done. He's had it. So, all right, let's go out to Ernest in Monroeville. What's up, Ernest?
Yes. Rich, Paul, how you both doing? You know, it's like this. The Pirates are not going to do anything. They're not going to win anything. You got to look at the owner. I mean, we can talk until we're blue in the face. He is not going to spend no money, and that is Pittsburgh. That's the problem. He's not going to do it, and no matter how much, I mean, you figure how much does it take to win, at least be competitive? Well, your payroll, $1.5 million or something?
Well, you know what? Look, 120-some million is the league average. You would at least hope to get to that point, right?
I would say 110 to 125. They need to be in that range.
I honestly think they would see a lot more fans if they had a $100 million payroll. Now, I mean, is that wasted money this year because you know you can't compete? You know, I see your point.
Well, now who's left that you're going to pay that much money?
There's no one left. Yeah.
If you wanted to do that at the end of the offseason to try and get guys, but here's the thing: you've got a $48 million payroll. You could double your payroll and still not be at 100.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
They could have signed guys like Manny Machado and Garrett Cole and still been just above the $100 million mark. You know, that's what's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. 412-575-2600 is the number. Back in a couple minutes with more of your phone calls.